This is Break Out the Box with Each One Teach One and my co-host.
I am Jamel Mallory as well. And we, like you said, we have a great guest in Diane today. Carl, you want to fill us in a little bit more about Miss Diane?
Yeah, so let me see, where should I start? Diane and I used to work at the box. Oh, Diane, we don't say any corporate names. I forgot to tell you this, but when we're in break.
Rule number one.
Yeah, rule number one, housekeeping item. We don't say any corporate names. The corporate entity will be referred to as the box.
Okay.
Cool. So Diane and I used to work at a major box, like it's international. It's fair to say an international box. That's where I met her at. We would give each other best practices. When we were in the cubicle, we didn't like working at the box, but it was a necessary evil.
Who does?
Right. That's true, right? It was a necessary evil. From there, Diane went on to do bigger and better things, but we've always kept in touch. And it's almost like a steel sharpens steel, right? Like anytime I have an idea, that's like my go-to person to bounce ideas off of. And as fate would have it, she would know something about it and be able to help me build on it. Now she's actually here talking, and she's joined our lives. She's joined our lives. She's always dropping gems on our lives. And now she's here. We've invited her to be a guest because she's actually a notary, loan signing agent, yada yada yada. Everything amazing. You'll see. Yeah, it's a long list, right? I don't wanna pigeonhole you because it's impossible, but you will definitely see as this conversation goes on how amazing Diane Absoli of South Florida Notaries is. And I definitely want you guys, to clap it up. Yeah. So Diane, what's up, man? Tell us about yourself, man. Don't be shy now.
Okay. My name is Diane, and I own SFL Notary, which is based in South Florida. Pause.
Shout out to Ethan. You didn't have to mute it.
The whole conversation. Mom, can I have, not right now, son.
Right.
Not right now.
Nah, it's cool though. It's cool.
But yes, I am a signing agent. But we'll start with the basics. I am, number one, a notary. Everything that I do transpired from being a notary. And it's the same working in the box. We bounce ideas off of each other. We send each other valuable information. And recently, I made communication with Jamel, which is also another great person to bounce ideas off of. I learned a lot from him as well in a short period of time. But I am definitely going to focus on the fact that I'm a notary, and that's what has opened a lot of doors for me. I actually, surprise, no longer work in anybody's box anymore.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
That's
a very scary leap. However, it is necessary. It is definitely necessary. And I want to share first as to what a notary does and then how it manifested into me being able to do more than just one thing.
Before we get into that, what made you break out the box?
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just tired of working for people. I really am. I'm tired of working for people. After a while, your attitude changes. And you realize, I've been working on your dream this whole time. I don't even have time to focus on my own.
Right.
And what I'm trying to do is really just build my own relationship for myself. I don't mind making relationships and communicating. However, I can't do it on someone else's time or dime.
That's true.
So it is a very scary thing. It's not easy. You have to really invest in yourself. And that's what I'm learning along the way. The good thing is I have a great support system. I'm pretty sure my husband's gonna back me up because he doesn't have a choice. But he doesn't have to worry about that because I'm a big girl and I stand on my 2 feet. No, you can't have soda. No, thank you. Please go have a seat. No soda. Go have a seat.
While she's handling family stuff, for you guys that don't know, I don't know if I can say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Diane's getting married in 2021. You hear me? Wow, congratulations. My bad, go ahead.
And my 2 brats, which the big one is home with me majority of the time. The little one can't be home because all he does is cling to my leg and would have probably been in this video already.
Ethan, what's up?
I want Roblox on my tablet. We're not gonna get through this. Please have a seat. Now you're gonna lose an arm.
Oh,
Thank you.
An arm.
Okay.
It's not
So yes, I am going to start with what a notary does. I got into being a notary because it was just like, it sounded fun. It was like, okay, I'll just, notarize some papers and get paid for my signature. Like the saying says, I'll never be a celebrity, so you might as well pay me for my signature.
What's a notary?
A notary is like, you're appointed by your state, and I'll talk in general for the state of Florida, but I was appointed by the state in order to be able to finalize documents. For example, marriage certificates, school forms, anything that requires some type of seal confirming an acknowledgement, a jurat. There are different levels to it depending on what type of forms there are. The state has put you in place to make that official because you're the third party coming in. You don't have any favor in either party. So you come in and you make the paperwork official. This goes a lot for family law. You'll notice that forms for courthouses require a lot of notarization because there isn't someone on site at the courthouse that can notarize it all for you unless you're paying them. The moment you walk out the courthouse, you're pretty much on your own. You got to find a notary.
right.
I have met a lot of people who didn't even know what a notary was until somebody said, you need to get this paper notarized, which is great for me, great for business. Yeah, another question for me before I jump in?
Yeah, no. So I guess most people's experience with a notary is when they have to get something notarized, whatever, for the court, they go to the bank or something like that. So opposed to them going to the bank, they would, I guess, call somebody like you.
Yeah.
And see you.
So the benefit to going to a private notary compared to going to your bank or other places, like not just your bank, I've had people go to check cashing stores, Amscots. There are businesses that do it. Some of them do it for free. However, you're on their time and they limit to what type of documents you can do. I've had clients tell me that the bank won't notarize acknowledgement, a certification of address as to where they live. There's a lot of things like power of attorneys they refuse to do. And attorneys will send you to a notary regardless to do it. Even if they prepare your document, you still have to go to a notary. So the plus is I work on your time. My schedule is more flexible. And yes, you pay more, but you're paying more for the convenience because you don't have to go anywhere. I'm a mobile notary, so I come to you.
Wow.
So
Definitely. That's powerful. You are actually going to the person at their convenience, their time. That's perfect. And how can they find you?
My number one source of finding me, besides Instagram, is Google. That's a business tip for any business. If you're serious about your business, you need to be on Google.
Right.
Yeah, you need to be on Google. People need to be able to find you and know that even if you're not a brick and mortar and you work from home, you need to be available on Google. Make yourself visible for the world to see.
that's dope. So not only are you a notary though, but you're also a loan signing agent, right?
Yes.
So for those that don't know what a loan signing agent is, can you speak on that?
Yes, a loan signing agent is a notary who has now like pretty much upgraded themselves to be able to help with real estate documents, which includes home equity line of credits, home buying, like your first home purchase or any home purchase, refinances, I'm trying to think, reverse mortgages, anything within that field, or even I've had agreements where real estate companies will have you notarize a paper to have you listed, like, God forbid your husband dies and now you're the wife and you need to sell your house. You're kind of like, you're on their list as a standby, but that has to be notarized for them to put you on with their company. So I know I did that recently. It was like a 3-page document, but paid $65 for me to sign my name. All I had to do was look at your ID.
So, and then for that, how long did it take?
For the loan signing, everything has its course. So first you have to be a notary, which is a quick course that you take. You take a state test. And after that's done, you go ahead and get your seal, your license. Most importantly, your errors and omissions insurance. You need to be bonded for just in case anything goes wrong. Like if someone says, oh, well, you didn't do this correctly, or I'm getting in trouble because you said X, Y, and Z. Errors and omissions is to cover you as the notary. It's like having a surety bond on yourself.
Okay.
In case somebody turns around and sues you, you have something to defend you.
Insurance.
Yes, you must have that. At minimum 25,000.
Right.
As you go through the business, and you're getting bigger and you're adding on extra stuff like loan signing and stuff, I would recommend that you upgrade to like 100,000.
Okay.
And when you upgrade to 100,000, do you get more clients that way also?
It's kind of, you're giving them more of a sense of security that you're covered, and it's not the client itself. Your client is now a bigger business space. It's not regular public people, like someone just calling your phone for services. These are like real estate offices, attorneys, escrow companies that are reaching out to you to be able to take on business for them. That's where the loan signing part comes in. Right now, I'm going through third parties, but because I have decided to go full time, I will be getting another certification, so that way I will no longer have to deal with the third party, and I'll be able to learn how to just apply myself directly to the party that is creating the contract, which means a bigger payout for me and less work to do.
So not only will you be a notary, so loan signing agents go through third parties in the beginning. When you say third parties, those are like title agencies?
Right, whoever gets the business from the real estate company that's closing out on the contract or completing it.
Okay, so loan signing agencies almost.
Right.
That, like almost like what's it called? Like a temp agency. Like the temp agency gets the job from whatever box, and then they look for people to work that job.
Yeah.
So as a loan signing agent, you get the job from a loan signing agency, so to speak, and then they send it over to you.
Yes, and this is where you collect your documents and get everything done. And it's actually quick. You could do something in as quick as, like, I think the longest is maybe an hour.
The loan signing job itself is like an hour?
The longest I've seen is an hour.
And what's the pay like?
It depends, it fluctuates. I've seen through agencies, you can get as low as, like, on a good season, $90, and then we'll go up to like 125, 150. But when you cut out for the hour. And if you are preparing your documents how you should, like going through, making sure everything's there, it'll probably be cut down to like 45 minutes, because you're explaining to the homeowner, okay, these are your documents. I have already outlined where you need to sign. If it's more than one signer, it's in rotation. By the time it gets back to you, you've already notarized that page. Once the signing is completed, it goes back in. It goes back to the company in an envelope that's already prepaid for through FedEx or UPS, and you're good to go. That's it. Now you become like a net 30 account, which I don't know if a lot of people know. That means that within 30 days, they cut you a check, because you're a business that handles accounts within 30 days as well. It's only fair, especially when you're building business credit. It's the same. You're going to look for net 30 accounts. So it's fair. It's the business world. That's how it is.
Got you. So I had a question about the third party part. So is that typical to start off with third parties, or is there another avenue that you can start or go off on?
It usually is the norm to start that way, unless you're like, I have a friend who works for a real, like an attorney's office, kind of. Yeah, it's an attorney's office. So their line of work focuses on real estate, like bankruptcies, foreclosures, and stuff like that. This gives her an open door where she can learn about title companies and stuff. And in the process, she's already finding out who to talk to when it comes to doing a deal. So she can bypass the third party and actually talk directly to a mortgage company or whoever it is in order to get her name on those signings in advance. So it just depends if you know who to talk to during what process. You don't talk to the same person you would for purchasing a home compared to refinancing a home. It's two different processes.
So that's dope. So as a loan signing agent, her name is already on the HUD-1.
Right, exactly.
So and for those that don't know, a HUD-1 is basically the long form breakdown of when you go to purchase a house. It'll say you have to pay whatever, $100,000. This much goes to this much goes to the realtor. This much goes to the selling agent. This much goes to the title company, and then this much goes to the loan signing agent. Now, But that's dope because that means that like you're directly gonna get paid
Yes,
when everybody else is getting paid. Yeah, that's big. That's huge. That's a
that's the game plan.
Right, right. I like it. I like
Yeah.
it.
Definitely.
Genius ass. No, that's big. Yeah, and just to recap, right? From what you were saying, pretty much in 45 minutes you can make anywhere from 90 to what, 150, something like that in 45 minutes.
Up to 250.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
big.
up to
So
250.
you do this multiple times a day?
You can do it multiple times a day. You can do it once a day. So when you go through third parties, which is what I go through now, which is something that Carl bounced on me, a new list recently. And now that I'm completely out the box, I get to focus on the whole list.
Uh,
The more companies that you're registered with, pretty much advertising yourself, making yourself known that you do loan signing, you get more alerts to your phone to pick any job. So
Oh,
for example, today, I can't say the company name, unfortunately, but they're very popular on my phone.
oh, wow.
And I've
Okay.
gotten like 5 or 6 of them.
Really?
I'm pretty much choosing like, okay, do I want to do Sunrise or Fort Lauderdale, Margate, Boynton? I choose where I want to go. I take it, they assign it, send me the documents, we're good to go.
And then also, right, because like, speaking on you choose where to go, right? What I usually do, I'm like, yeah, wait, I gotta drive 30 minutes for $85? I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Nah.
You
Or
know,
if you like to negotiate, you can always ask them for more. I have a tendency to call and say, hey, I need you to send me a print fee. They get aggravated when I say that, but I'm not printing all of that on my toner by itself. That's a lot.
so
I'm gonna need you to give me a little bit more.
go ahead.
right. So I was going to say, just listening to the whole thing, because this whole business is new to me, so I'm soaking it all in. But I'm thinking, can't you can create, you can have employees, so you can't be everywhere in one place all the time.
Okay,
You gotta
so
send,
I'm glad you said that. Okay, so a lot of people who have already dived into like you surpassed third parties, now you're onto direct signings with mortgage companies and stuff. They usually, the next step that they take is to create their own signing service.
okay,
So now you can be the signing service because you have that relationship. They send the business to you, and you have employees now to go out and implement that. You get your cut from the signing, and then you pay them a cut.
gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it sounds like a very lucrative business.
Yes.
it is, and it's low key though. You know what I mean? Like not
I would have never
a
thought.
lot of people don't know about it.
I would have never thought when you think of a notary, you think, I just think of it in terms of going to the bank, you're signing one document, but I never knew anything
I
about
know.
signing. Definitely a lot of stuff, man. We learned a lot of stuff here over the last few weeks.
Yeah. For those that don't know, Diane is a major contributor to our Thursday show, Break Out the Box. And yeah, which is on Instagram Live. We usually do it every Thursday. She always chimes in with a bunch of gems. But back to your loan signing agent, right? For people that want to become a loan signing agent, so just to recap, they have to be a notary first,
Yes.
right?
You must be
And,
insured and bonded.
At least
and
So
three.
your E&O.
right.
I actually have a copy of what I call a notary resume. You know how you have your work resume? Okay. So I'm in a notary resume, which pretty much I use in order to advertise to, because you have to get your business out. I advertise to title companies, attorneys' offices. My next goal is to create relationships with attorneys' offices that do bankruptcies and foreclosures, because they don't always have a notary in office. So even if I can get them to permanently schedule me to come in once a week and just get all of their documents done, that still generates income. There are so many things a notary can do, and you can find avenues for business. You know, you're not always going to get the general public. Yeah, you get them. You know, I love getting the phone calls from total strangers who tell me they found me on Google or maybe on Thumbtack or on Instagram, or you purely just a referral by mouth. But my biggest business is really Google and just advertising myself. Everywhere I go, I drop my business cards, which means that this is what it looks like when it goes to an attorney office. It has my name, what I do, all the vendors and registries that I'm with, my personal profile information, how long I've been in business and what I do, especially the fact that I'm bilingual, the areas that I service, the type of services that I provide, how to contact me, and my commission information, which is the important stuff. So as a notary, you need to let companies know that you're able to accept e-docs. You're not old school. You have high-speed internet, and that you have E&O insurance to protect yourself. You have to let them know that you're already bonded and you have the printing capabilities available. I've met notaries that have printers in their trunks. They print on site. They're already at the FedEx office, so they collect all the coins.
Right, right.
And also, where you get your notary is not the biggest issue. Just making sure that you're bonded. But I also go through, and again, I can't say it because technically they're a box company. I also go through another company where you have to not only be certified, but you also have to go through a background screening, which is what ties into your loan signing. So you got to pass the test for notary, and then you got to pass the test for loan signing. And that's notary is every 4 years, and loan signing is every year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. So, and I just want you to know, Diane is super thorough, right? So she definitely told y'all about the notary. She told y'all about loan signing agent. But that's not all. You know what I'm saying? Like, but wait, there's more. There's more. So what
as
else
a notary, there is more you can do.
As a notary, let them know what else you do.
You not only can notarize papers, you can actually help with preparing documents, like a legal, pretty much like a paralegal. That's actually my next venture. I don't want to be an attorney, but I do want to collect some gems for being a paralegal. I think I've kind of mastered how to structure court documents just from experience.
Right.
However, it's better to know than to not know, which is I help with immigration forms, divorce forms, name changes. What else? I help with creating resumes. And let me say, I don't have like no little regular resumes. I have resumes that make employers say, wow, you put some time into this. It's a reason why there's an upcharge. I also help with power of attorneys, wills. I'm trying to think what else. I always advertise that I not only come to your home, I come to your office, and I even go to like rehabilitation centers, hospitals. There's an upcharge. You're getting a private notary for a reason, but if I'm traveling to you, it's worth it. It's worth the distance. Yeah. So there's a lot you can do.
You also do divorce forms, marriage license, right?
Yes, and I officiate weddings.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
Right. And she officiate. What is it? Officiate.
Weddings. Officiate. What they say? I solemnize.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds great.
Cover all the bases.
Yes.
It sounds great.
She covers everything.
I maximize on everything. And that's where one door for notary opened into a plethora of opportunities.
Right.
It's crazy.
I have certain friends that just, all they do is loan signing. If you ask them, do they do anything else? They'll be like, what is that? I only do loan signing.
Well, clearly they're eating off of it though.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, especially out here, because I get alerts. Like, I definitely get like 2 or 3 alerts every day. The only thing I don't like about the alerts, right? The only thing I don't like about the alerts, I can get the alert right now and boom, and somebody else got it. And I'm like,
oh yeah, it's a hungry market.
Yeah, I hate that. Like, I want my food. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you said
you don't move fast enough. Your fingers, you gotta move faster. Like, my fingers move fast. I'm like, hot books.
Got a hot one. Got a hot one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you missed.
I can't even
be missing no coins.
I do, but it's all right. It's all right. You know. But all right, so can people come to you like if they have questions about a notary, like just loan signing?
Yes, I absolutely encourage it. I'm not greedy. This is not a market where people can't prosper. It's a business for everybody. Imagine how many banks are in America. Imagine how many real estate companies are in America. We have homes where homes are being built every day. People are buying every day. And if you're not buying, you're refinancing. Something is going on. or you're preparing to buy, or anything can happen. I prefer for people to ask questions. I'm very open. I've done a Q&A before where I've asked people to just jump on and ask me questions. Right now, I am preparing for a how to complete a simple divorce class where you can jump onto like a Zoom and I explain to you pretty much every piece of the document, what you need to fill in, what the courts are expecting from you. And if that's the case, that it's another document that you need done, I am very open to showing and teaching. Knowledge is power, and I still go to school because my next thing to do this year is tax preparation. January is around the corner. So yeah.
Another notch in the belt, just in case y'all
Yeah, just throw that in there.
She does taxes too, just in case you missed it.
Wow.
Yes.
So how long is the process if you are, or you help people out of state as well? Are there different laws and different ways to do it? State to state?
Yes. Everything changes. If it's regarding the notary, it's dependent upon your state. You can get notarized specifically and only in your state. And once you are, you can notarize anywhere within your state.
Okay.
But you can't transfer it to another state. So I can only do the state of Florida. However, because I am ordained for weddings, I can do weddings in all 50 states. Yeah, that's in all 50 states, but notarizing only would be in Florida.
Gotcha.
Do you feel the notary part, do you feel that was fairly easy?
I feel it was, yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's I didn't think it was,
It's that
didn't
loan
sense
signing to trick you up.
Yeah, I didn't sense any sort of difficulty for the notary. For the loan signing agent, well, loan signing agent, I had a different experience because I
You're
did mortgage.
already in the game.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
I
It
kind
was
of
not the
understood.
same.
It was
I had to learn what you know from scratch. I
Right,
still
right.
study my book. Like
Really?
I like to be
Nah,
familiar with my forms.
nah, yeah, that's true too. It's definitely the forms, even when it comes to like taxes, right? Because you got to know the forms when it comes to taxes too. So, you know, I get it. But the notary portion is definitely a low bar of entry,
Yeah.
right? Loan signing agent. I honestly, the loan signing agent, I actually took a course for the loan signing agent, and the hardest part was just sitting there. You know what I'm saying?
Paying
Going through
attention.
going through the course. That was the hardest part. You know what I'm saying?
Just because you already know the information.
No,
For you, I was like, well, this is common sense.
no. But it was cool though, because you know they gave information, especially the marketing part, how to market and stuff like that. Like it was dope. That was honestly, I want to tell you, it was like 40 hours, something like that, maybe 80 hours. I don't know. It could have been 80 hours, and I really
Maybe it
just
was 40 hours and you felt like it was 80 hours.
Yeah, it could be that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But you know, you sitting there, you watching the video, taking notes and stuff like that. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it gives you freedom, right? Like you literally can plan your day. You're not.
Yes. Like
Right.
I have a signing tomorrow morning. I really wish that took the other 3 or 4 that I saw that's for tomorrow, but due to the fact I got to fly out, I had to skip on them. It broke my heart. But it said 8 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, nah, I got to take my son to school. So I called the borrower and I was like, can I come at like 7 or 6? And he's like, yeah, I'm up at 5. I'll be there first thing in the morning before the sun come up. Okay.
Right.
He's like, I just want my money. I'm gonna help you get that money.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I hear that. That's dope. You got any more questions, Mel?
No, I was just going to say, it sounds like it's definitely different from being in a box, simply because you can plan around your life. I hear the kids in the background. So that's important, especially when you are in business for yourself. You know, you have to work harder. Your hours are going to expand, but you could customize it the way you want. And it sounds like
Right.
this thing can help you do that without a doubt.
Yeah,
Yes, it gives you a lot of exposure.
it sounds like a great work-life balance.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is good. Yeah, I mean, that's really what you want. That's what everybody wants, is a great work-life balance.
I'm hoping I can keep that. That's not the ultimate end all be all for me, but I'm hoping I can keep that for a while. You know, I'm trying to dabble into something new for 2021. Yeah.
What's that?
We're going to add the process server.
Boom.
So
Okay.
we gotta wait to be, take the test and go through it with the sheriff's department. That takes time. I also want to add fingerprinting and background checking, which means now I will have to open a brick and mortar. But I'm starting to learn how to, and it's so important as a business to build your identity. I don't care if you sell clothes on the side. You need to build an identity, because the first thing they ask when it's time to get certified for certain things is, how long have you been in business? You need to be in business at least 2 years. How are you going to build relationships with people in your city to help you? Like, I had a talk with the commissioner of Lauderhill today, and it was worth the talk. If she's literally sitting here saying, I'm going to help you do this and I'm going to direct you like that. Had I not had those at least 2 years in business, she'd be like, well, you have a long way to go.
Plus, I think the 2-year mark, it really, like, because everybody can start a business, right? But if you've been in a business for 2 years, that means like you're actually serious about it.
Yeah.
Right? You're still continuing with it. You're showing that you're serious. It's not a fly by night. Like you didn't just start it up, because nobody wants to deal with. First, I don't know why, but a lot of people don't like to deal with people when they're brand new.
No,
they don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you're new? I'm gonna go to
take my money and run with it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird. But when you've been in business for 2 years, it gives you some sort of legitimacy to it. So, which is dope. That's dope.
And pay your taxes. Pay your licenses and pay your taxes. Okay.
Sure, definitely.
Pay your city taxes. Pay your county taxes.
Wow. Everybody pay your taxes, please, because I don't want you to look like Wesley Snipes. You know what I mean? Tax evasion. Tax evasion is real. What else we have? I mean, you really do. You are a jack of all trades. Oh, you know what we didn't speak on? You also do credit repair.
Yes.
Like,
I'm gonna leave that for Jamel though. Okay. Yeah, because I'm right. This year, I need to make sure I buckle down. Before this year closes, I have to get my small business enterprise, my woman-based business enterprise. These certifications are important because I'm trying to land some government contracts, which will help with my brick and mortar. So credit repair is kind of on the ice right now until I get that done.
Got you.
Yeah, that's very important.
Now, what are those 2 things you were working on? If you could explain those. The
process server.
No.
The certifications.
Right, the certifications for the small,
They're predominantly for minority business. So just because you're a small business, you're a minority business, and you're a woman-based business, there's other ones as well, but those are the ones that apply to me. Those certifications come through your county. And they're pretty much saying, okay, your business doesn't make more than like 1.3 million in a 3-year period. And if a contract comes along, you can bid. For example, and I can't say the website name, but I'll definitely share it. And if anybody asks or reach out. For example, Broward County uses a specific company for contracts. And when you're applying for those contracts, they ask, okay, what type of service category do you provide? Based on that service category, how can you help our business? And these are companies saying, we need someone to repave the road, or we need someone to set up uniforms for our business. And it'll be like a major business that works with the county, for example, like the school board.
They got anything for taxes?
I gotta check. I'm gonna check. I'm pretty sure somebody needs somebody like an accountant or something to do their taxes.
Accounting, bookkeeping, let me know.
Yes.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up though.
But I do want to get the website, because I want to actually put the website in the post.
Okay, I'm gonna get it, and I'm going to send you the link for the application for it too, because it'll explain as well. And Broward County helps you do it. They have people who sit there and actually help you do it. Yes, they want you to get these designations for your business because you're bringing business into the city. So you helping yourself and you helping them too.
It's a win-win for everybody. I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
That's why we need to add that background screening and fingerprinting. That is so crucial, because I can help everybody. I can help jobs, everybody.
That's dope. They gonna come to you to get their resume done, to get their taxes done.
My office gonna be a revolving door.
No, that's dope.
You're gonna
That's
have to
dope.
hire.
Yo, they definitely gonna come to you to get a resume done. Yeah, they're gonna get their resume done. When they get the resume, then they're also gonna get their fingerprints done because normally, you know, they gotta
All
do the
together.
fingerprints and stuff like that.
Stop shop.
I like it. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's huge. So, what's up? What we look like? What we looking like on time right now?
Right now, I think we are a little bit more than. Unfortunately, unlike our other platforms, it does not give me the time. So I think we're about.
Right.
I think we're over 30 minutes right now, for sure.
Okay, we good. We good. We good.
But I did want to ask one more thing because a lot of what you're mentioning is specifically for Florida. Would you be able to help women or other entrepreneurs that are in different states that follow us as well, like say in North Carolina, New York, Atlanta?
Oh yeah, I'm big on research. I can definitely help. I will guide you in the right path, or at least find where you need to go to get what you need. And this is everywhere in America that does it. You just have to find for your city what your location is, what they offer, and I can always help with that. I am big on researching.
Okay, and where can people find you?
So you can find me on my website, which is sflncs.com. Or if it's too long, you can type in SFL Notary on Google. I'm found there. Those are my two main sources. My phone number for the business is 954-833-5539, or my main line, which is 407-796-1776. Any way you go, you're going to find my email address, or you can give me a call, and that is anytime.
Perfect.
So, I mean, honestly, I don't know what else to add. We talk so much, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do you ask somebody that you talk to like on a regular basis? Or like I think we spoke, was it yesterday? Did I call you yesterday or the day before?
Yesterday. It was yesterday.
It was, yeah.
Talking about a new business plan.
Right. So that's so funny. Yeah, no, this is amazing. You definitely gave us a lot of great insight, especially on loan signing agent. I need that information about Broward County. Like that'll be huge. That'll be a huge help. I'm still processing everything that you said right now.
It is a lot. Honestly, every day I create a task. Yeah.
Yeah. You probably have like a long to-do list.
Always. There's not a dull moment in my day. Always.
Clearly with Ethan keeping you busy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So for any
that's dope.
For any and everybody that's out there listening, Diane has dropped a lot of gems tonight. Even if you are looking into being an entrepreneur and you're in the box, she just gave you 5, 6, 7 different ideas of what to do as an entrepreneur. Good stuff.
I do have one question, right? So I'm in the box. I'm in the box. I'm looking for a way out, and I want to be a notary, or I want to do whatever it is I want to do. Do you recommend them breaking out the box to do whatever they want to do, or what would your advice be to somebody that's looking to break out the box and
based on personal experience? While you're in the box, utilize your time and resources that you're currently acquiring in order to get where you need to be. While I was in a boxed job, I finished school, I got my certifications, I did everything because I knew one day I didn't want to do this no more. And in order for me, I believe it takes money to make money. So take the money you making right now and reinvest it in yourself. That way, when it's time to break out the box, you don't feel bad. You're like, listen, I gotta go. I don't know what you're doing today, but I gotta clock out and I'm not coming back. So
enough.
Yeah. And it feels good because it feels like a freedom. Like I don't have to be tied to you. I have options. You never want to feel like you're stuck in a job. Like that's the most horrendous feeling, like you're enslaved to a job. Nobody wants to do that forever.
Right.
There are too many opportunities for people out here.
Hey, I think we should end it here on a high note. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't have said it better myself.
That's it.
Yeah, mic drop. Yeah, that's it. Nah, like, Diane, we appreciate you, man. Love you always, man. Like that That was amazing. Y'all couldn't have said it better. I really appreciate everything you've contributed to us. Yeah, I hope everybody watching enjoys it. Make sure y'all, take notes. Yeah,
And if you don't remember, give me a call.
Call us first. That way we can negotiate fees. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? But nah, man, I appreciate it. Thank you.